So mean.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie Presents. I'm of course Shae the Red, and I'm here with my amazing co-host Alex, aka CY.borg Valkyrie. How are you?
Hello, I am doing quite well. I forgot Pride Month.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations on your month.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly, whatever. And we're here with the moral compass himself, Mr. Mark Poulton. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me.
I'm super stoked that we're getting you on, especially because I've been so bad at scheduling people, and I was like, please tell me Viking Wolf is still up. Please tell me it's still active. Like, I've been so lax, but you have 15 days left. Is that your first 30 or?
Yeah, we're still in the first 30 days.
Oh, we got you earlier too. That makes me really happy. I was so paranoid I was gonna like miss getting Viking Wolf on because we had talked, I want to say way back in like January, February timeframe.
Yeah.
And Viking Wolf was originally going to be hitting a little bit sooner than what it ended up coming out at, and so in my head that was still the date, and I was like,
yeah.
I'm so late. There's no way. Like,
yeah, it got a little delayed because of my other project, Sea Dog, but I think it worked out for the best because Viking Wolf's fully done now. So once
that's awesome.
Yeah, once the campaign's over, it's going straight to the printer.
Oh, sweet. And it looks phenomenal. So you're sitting currently at 189 backers, which is crazy. So many backers. And you're still you're like a fourth of the way through the active campaign, which is insane. Assuming that you decide to extend for another thing.
Yeah, this has been fantastic, the response to it. I mean, this is really our second week just ended yesterday, so to be at 13,000 and almost close to 200 backers after 2 weeks is fantastic.
It is really good, and definitely like I was telling you before, like, you deserve all of the success. You work so damn hard, and you produce such great comics that this makes me happy to see. I obviously want to see it higher, but who wouldn't? Everybody wants to see it get as high as it possibly can. So before we get into your pitch, do you want us to play your trailer?
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick, because we keep having problems with this. Is there copyright music on it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. You'd be shocked. People are like, oh, I got it off of a YouTube channel that said it was free. And I was like,
I got it from YouTube's actual music library.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see them strike themselves.
I would love it because they love to be dumb and do dumb things. All right, let's play.
Oh my god.
I didn't know that YouTube had such heavy free stuff. That's crazy.
Real quick, everyone in the chat, if you could please let us know, did that play really slow to anyone else?
Yeah, it played slow for me, yeah.
That's weird. It was fine for me.
I think I'm going to not have you share for a second. and share mine instead.
My internet's gonna die is probably what that means.
Since I have a newfangled video card.
I don't think it's that. I think it's my internet. You're gonna play it again?
It was the frame rates that were slow. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that was good.
That was weird because for me that was choppy. So who knows? So bizarre. I don't know what's going on. Sigh.
Yes, you can re-add your thing now.
You just make things so difficult sometimes.
What? You're the one that scrolls through campaigns. There.
Okay.
See, even the chat agrees.
It was exact opposite for me. It was super choppy on my end, but whatever. Anyway, all right, Mark, go ahead and give us the pitch on what Viking Wolf is.
Sure. So Viking Wolf is a 40-page, 8.5 by 11, so it's going to be printed oversized.
Nice.
Comic, graphic novel. It's going to have a square-bound spine, but basically it's about this giant wolf with a big hammer that's powered by the blood of his enemies. The more enemies he kills, the more powerful the hammer gets. He has to travel to Earth to save his father, who's been kidnapped. At its core, it's a story about a father and son. But really, you're here for the giant wolf killing monsters and and bad guys.
I mean, the cleaved apart troll brains over here is it's pretty solid. I'm not even gonna pretend. Oh, I'm sorry, past Master Dan. That's unfortunate. I ended up going with this cover because this whole cloak with the clouds like swirling around, it was just so badass. And then B, his brains, but it's brains though. Like, this is beautiful and shiny and pretty, but there's brains here, so I had to go with the gory one.
You can't go wrong with gore,
right? Oh, it's a really interesting concept for sure. And there's actually a scene in here that makes me laugh. Well, when we get to it, I'll point it out to you, especially considering all of this gore and cleave and just gray matter everywhere.
Yeah, no, I put a warning up front just because I didn't want anyone backing the book and then being shocked when it arrived. But yeah, I put the gore in the campaign page too. I figured let's get that out front and let people know what they're getting into.
Right? Oh my gosh, what in the hell is happening here?
So I said Viking Wolf, Prince Gunnar. He travels from his world to Earth. He travels through this human Travis. He literally travels through him. So
poor Travis.
Yeah, and I mean, good news. He gets put back together every time.
Oh my god!
But he has to live through this every time Viking Wolf comes to Earth.
I mean, damn.
I'm just saying, like, right here, his entrails look like they're crying. Like it's like this, like, half smile, half grimace of just, and those are entrails. Those aren't, like, they don't have emotion, but it feels like they do.
Yeah, I mean, kind of looks, to me, it looks like a smiling dragon.
I can see that. I can totally see that. It's a little horrifying, actually.
Though I can't unsee it. Thank you.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then this, I saw this part and was like, I don't even know how that just but like that's his upper lip jaw.
Yeah.
And that's not where that goes.
Oh.
Oh, did you not look at this in depth, Sai? Because
No, I relied on the artwork that was sent to us. I
this
didn't.
is the
I
upper,
didn't.
that's his nose.
Oh.
There are his ears and his eyeballs, so you know his head popped up and out.
So
It's like a blooming onion.
That's a great description. I don't know if you're familiar with Leandro. He's in a lot of the chats, but like all the backers and all the people from my chat, from my channel, they say it looks like Leandro, and it's uncanny how much it looks like him. So this character has become quite popular, even though he meets his demise.
I'm gonna go with this looks like Leandro.
Yeah. Yes.
This, I'm gonna pray, does not
Never
look
looks
like
like him, yeah.
Leandro. Oh my gosh.
That looks like a horrible pasta accident.
Yeah, I
Right?
was gonna say it looks a little like spaghetti.
Monstrositus goes, this isn't Viking Wolf, is it? Yes. Yes, it is. It is. All of the gore. It's amazing. Froggy says, he got ripped apart and then he got better.
It's like you threw lasagna with eyes at a wall, and damn.
Most accurate. I feel like if you choose to have a sound effect, splork on that
That'd
panel
be
is
fantastic.
the most appropriate one, really. Oh my gosh. This is the part that killed me. So, giant ass wolf did this to a dude's head, and she's like, oh my gosh, thank you. And he's like, what the fuck is happening? Don't touch me. Like, why are you hugging me, small thing? Go away.
We'll be exploring this. She's a reoccurring character in the book, and she's a bit of a werewolf groupie. So,
Oh my gosh. No. So she's like legit girl hard on for him now, because not only is he a werewolf, but he saved her, which makes him a good werewolf as far as she is concerned. Wow. This is the panel that was making me giggle like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I just now noticed this suspicious cloaked character over here up at the top of that building.
yep, and we've seen the cloaked guy before. He's on the cover that you bought, and
Nice.
yeah, that's our villain.
That guy. I must
Yep.
say, I appreciate the tri-beard. So I feel like it's hard to pull that off. He seems to do pretty well. It might be the creepy smile and the green eyes that's throwing his face off a little bit, but
Yeah.
hey, that happens. Christopher, I'm not asking that question. Pastor
Oh my God.
Good boy. Sai, don't you put it up on the screen.
Nope.
Don't you dare.
Nope.
Thank you. Thank you. This was also... I like Jose's art because it always has that little bit of whimsy to it, and this kills me because look at how cute the little wolf is back here. He just looks so happy. Like,
Yeah, no, I love Jose's artwork. So I asked him, I guess sometime last year, if he could do a cover for me, and he absolutely killed it. It's fantastic.
It is. It's wonderful, especially because it's like, here's the more serious, like creepy everything, but then look at how cute.
Yeah, that's Viking Wolf's sidekick, Reef. He's actually a fox.
Okay, that makes more sense about the ridiculous smile then, because that's how foxes are.
Oh my God.
Mention wrestling. Mark loves wrestling.
I do.
That's fair. That's
That just
fair.
sounds like something you do in your backyard on a summer day. Wrestle.
So I wanted to show off some of the black and white artwork, since we have the black and white edition of the book too. So that's just a sample of what some of the pages will look like. The black and white version will come lettered though.
Oh, good. Because I would like to know what's happening in the story.
Right.
That would be nice. I really like it. And, as much as I know it doesn't help at all if you're doing a black and white version to have color, I almost wish that you had the red accent throughout the black and white.
I'm actually considering it.
Especially, so here's the thing is, and I don't say that for all black and white issues because it doesn't make sense for most of them, but when you have something where blood plays such a key part in the storytelling, being able to really accentuate it by making it red with everything else being black and white, it just makes it pop so much. And the fact that that's where his power is from the blood of his enemies. And so being able to show some of that, I think it'd make it really unique. The problem is then it's not going to be black and white rates. It's going to be the same as full color, even though it's not.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll go over the prices. If it's not that big of a difference, I'll probably just add the red, because that's what I was thinking originally.
Oh yeah, well, and like if you look at this page, there's so much amazing detail with all the grayscale and everything. But if you had the little bit of red running down his hand, you had the red from the blood coming off of the hammer and everything, I think it would just make everything bam, like so much more, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Frog G says possible stretch goal. That's also another way to do that. I think that could work really well as a stretch goal, because I know that I want to see it, so I definitely would be pushing for it. And hello, Lola. Thank you for coming. But yeah, I love it. Like, the amount of detail in this is insane, and I love seeing really good black and white work where the detail's there, but it doesn't get lost or muddled with everything else. And this is phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I'm very fortunate to work with like the two artists that I'm working with, Matt Dalton and Renzo. They're both just amazing.
Oh yeah, I think that they definitely fit this storytelling very well. Very well.
Yeah, it was funny. After the first volume was done, I asked them both. I was like, "Is there anything you would like me to add to the next book?" Because we're getting ready to start work on that. And Matt asked if I could add even more gore to book 2, and Renzo asked if I could add even more sexy ladies. So I was like, "Sure."
We can do both of those things. I mean, that's really just fan service is what I'm hearing. So basically you have 2 artists that are fans of your series already, but they just also happen to draw it.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I also love all of your little, like, troll ogre dudes and the look on their face where they're like, oh shit. Like, that, never mind.
We had an appointment somewhere, not here.
I think that I had to go and wash
Did I leave the iron on?
I mean, they're watching everyone getting turned into spaghetti heads, and they know they're next.
I just love that they were all like, they look like they all showed up like, yeah, what? There's this many of us, and then they see like 1 or 2 guys get their heads smashed, and they go, oh fuck, like, what, whose idea was this to be here? Like, Mulligan, can we start over? Do you need help? Like, we'll help you. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's awesome. All right, so you've got 3 different versions to choose from. And the only difference between these are you have the 2 covers that are on the full color piece and then one that's all black and white, right?
Yep.
Awesome. And then, of course, my favorite is the Haunted Yearbook, which I was telling Mark this. He's like, nobody seems to realize it's a foil cover. And I said, well, you put it right here, and I can already see this.
Yeah, now that I see it on your screen, it all makes sense.
Yeah, right? Like, once you see it like this, you go, huh, maybe that's why people didn't notice. Because I found more important things to stare at. I was like, yeah, I'm backing it. I don't even. And then you're like, yeah, it's foil. I'm like, wait, what? I had to go back and check because I literally didn't even. He was like, I put it in there, and I went and read, and I was like, oh,
sure enough,
that's right there.
There are words on this campaign. I did not know that.
There's words on this page. I didn't see words. I saw booty.
So I saw booty and spaghetti.
A lot of people are asking, like, what is the Haunted Pizza Yearbook? Well, it's a regular comic-sized book, foil cover, and I was a big fan of the 90s. The studios like Extreme Studios and Top Cow, they would put out yearbooks every year that had bios of all the creators working there, and then artwork that you probably didn't see anywhere else. So that's what this is going to be. It's all the creators I'm working with, pinups that you haven't seen before. The character on the cover is Gungoth, a new character that I'm working on a book that hopefully will be out next year. This is her first appearance. So Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just 90s were a big part of me wanting to be a comic creator. So any aspect to it that I can help bring back, I'm all for.
Absolutely. We have a request for you to make this a pinup, and I'm assuming they mean like a print.
Yeah. That's something we can do.
I also would like this to be a print because you see my back wall. She needs to be up there with her pizza and ammo and cute little tattoo with her gothy vibes. I need her up on my wall.
Yes.
Like I'm looking around going, some of this stuff could rotate out. Like
Shae, we can get rid of our logo. That's fine.
Yeah, we don't need our logo. We know who we are. It's fine. Branding? Yeah. What's branding?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'll make that happen then.
Yes!
This will be a stretch goal coming up.
I love it. That's amazing. Yeah, because she's just adorable in a very, like, please don't kill me way. All right. Ooh, this is...
the collector's case.
Yes.
Yeah, so I actually have one right here. This is something I've been doing with all my campaigns recently. It's collector's case with artwork on the front, on the spine. It has a magnetic closing.
Very
and this
cool.
It'll come with all 4 books in the campaign. All 3 versions of Viking Wolf, the Haunted Pizza Yearbook. And as the campaign's been going on, I've been actually adding stuff to it. I've added this, Coney Wave's First Wave. It's my first actual work in comics. It's a nice little 100-page black and white digest.
Just and a little thing.
And then I added this. This is actually my first printed artwork. I did this cover to Coney Wave's Demon Slayer. It was a retailer incentive cover, so it's pretty rare. But I still had a case left in my closet, so
awesome.
I added that to the case as well.
Shae, what did we get?
I don't know, but I'm about to. I don't typically ever refund. I normally just read back, but I might have to refund what I just did to back higher.
No problem.
I'm sure he's not going to cry about the extra money.
I like how he's like, well, it's okay. More money, sure. We'll see. We'll go through the tiers and we'll see if Shae's gonna cry or not. Oh, and this is amazing, and this is what made me knee jerk back because I had to. I was like, oh, he's gonna hit 100 before I have a chance to. So I was like, no, screw it, I'm backing right now.
Yeah, I wanted to do something that created some excitement to the launch of the campaign, make it more of an event than just a crowdfunding campaign. And I had this idea. I saw an ad for to get a personalized brick figure. And I was like, this is kind of stupid, but I don't know. I think people would get a kick out of it. And my biggest fear was we do this, and I takes a long time to get 100 backers. Then I look like an idiot. But luckily, we got rid of them in the first 2 hours of the campaign. So I was real happy with that.
I think I looked at the 45-minute mark and you were at 80 something or something like that. And I was like, oh shit! And I was like, no, I want Moral Compass brick version. I just back because I was like, Jose's cover, ready, go. And then I just looked today and went, oh, I got the black and white version. And I was like, I'm okay with the black and white version, but I do kind of want the color version. Oh my gosh. So that's awesome. And if you missed out on that, that's too bad. Something else you should consider doing? I wouldn't do it as a stretch goal, but consider doing it as one of the perks that somebody can back. Is that a Haunted Pizza t-shirt? Actually print up the Haunted Pizza on the t-shirt and have that people can back out.
It's actually available on my merch store right now.
Is it?
Yeah, graveyardshiftmerch.com. It's available.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I'm totally
not opening it in another tab just so you make sure you have it for after the stream.
Nope. I wrote the wrong. Wait. Graveyard. What was it? Graveyard merch.
Graveyard shift merch.
Shift merch. Oh wow. Graveyard merch brings up something too.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
a
my
skull with a crescent moon behind it. It's pretty lame.
Aw.
Oh, this is better. This is better. Okay, we're good now. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I got excited. It's a Haunted Pizza t-shirt. Okay, so you've got a couple of stretch goals. So at 5,000, which you already passed. What are you at? I've already forgotten. You're at 13. Yeah, you're well past that. Okay. So you've got... Everybody's getting a foil trading card. Everyone's getting a 6x9 mini print. And you're getting very close to the Sidekick trading card.
Yep, and that's by Mike McMahon.
Yes! I love Mike. He is awesome.
Mike, friend o' the channel.
Yes. Yes, yes. And just all around nice guy. We love
Oh, he's
Mike.
the best.
He's hilarious because he like messaged me and he goes, Shae, are you getting Mark on for Viking Wolf? I was like, oh, hun, he's been booked for a while now. And he goes, good. I was like,
He looks out for me. I appreciate that.
he does. He's so sweet.
No, he always has my back. If he feels like I'm not getting credit somewhere, he like speaks up and voices his opinion.
Yes, and I can verify this for a fact because Mike corrected me the last time I had you guys on, and I was like, "Oh shit, I feel like an asshole now," and he was like, "No, it's just a common mistake." And so ever since then, when people are like, they start talking about Graveyard Shift, and I go, "Oh yeah, the book that Mark wrote." Like that's like my next response because I'm like, I just want to make sure everybody understands this. Like, Mark wrote it. Anyway, Past Master Dan says, I love him. Who are we talking about? It's fine, Dan. Don't worry about it. Okay, so...
Watch the
because-
replay.
Scrub back a little bit. It'll be fine. So because Shae now needs to decide if she's going to refund him back at a higher tier, let's go over the tiers so I can see what they are.
Sure.
Okay, so your fan pack.
Yeah, that comes with the Matt Dalton cover, the Renzo cover, the black and white edition with Jose's cover, and then the Haunted Pizza yearbook. If you signed up for our mailing list, you would have got a link to a secret tier where it was only $75.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if I saw that email. I was like, okay, and then the Matt Dalton cover.
Yep.
Did he color it as well?
No, Sebastian Cheng. Matt and Sebastian worked together on a bunch of covers for Red Sonja and Vampirella. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, that glow is out of this world. It's super. It feels like it's hard to look at almost because it's so in your face bright. Like,
right.
I feel like I'm gonna go blind if I stare
Hold on.
at it.
I actually have a blue light filter built into my monitor. Let me holy shit.
Yeah, like I said, Sai, don't stare at it for too long. Like, even looking at it on the StreamYard mini screen, I'm still like, just avert your eyes a little. It's like looking at the sun or a solar eclipse. Like
It is, and I've looked at solar eclipses, and now I can't look away.
So I'll just scroll past so you don't go blind.
Ooh, I turned the filter back on. All right, we're good.
And then we have the awesome Renzo cover, which it's the cleaved brain. That's what does it. That's really, look at that. It's so beautifully horrible. I just love it so. And both of those are 25, as is the black and white artist edition. Correct?
Yep.
Awesome. The yearbook, which is foil cover for everyone who was asleep recently, because.
Yep, and that's standard comic size, and the Viking Wolf books are 8.5 by 11, so they're a little bigger.
It's 8.5 by 11 is a little bit bigger than like printer paper size, right?
Yeah, actually, I think it's the same size as printer
Okay.
paper.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was 8.5 by 10 or 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's about that's a decent size. That's pretty hefty.
Yeah, I think it's the same size as, like, if you're familiar with the DC Black Label books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And I think being able to see all of the wonderfully disgusting gore at that size is going to do it more justice.
I just felt like the artwork deserved to be seen on a grander scale.
I really wanted to make sure that if people were eating prior to reading this, that they would have to run to the restroom. I totally get it. Okay, so both covers for the colored edition. Correct?
Yep, 50, yes, and you'll save money on shipping this way, getting it bundled together.
Okay.
And then the triple threat, all 3 versions of Viking Wolf.
Nice. This one, damn it, I am gonna have to refund. It's okay, it's fine.
So the case, besides all the books, it comes with a metal trading card too that I forgot to mention.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you having like Phoenix Animation do them up for you?
Yep.
Nice. Ooh, and all the books are signed.
Yep.
Oh, Kurth. Our chat, man. Let me tell you.
Well, that's a better comment than what he fucking asked originally.
That is true. That is a thank you for the far better comment, Chris.
He dialed it down to 9 instead of 14.
Yeah, that was interesting. All right, so then now we're on to the original artwork.
Yeah. I actually have some of it. Actually, I have all of it here. If you want me to grab it and we can see it, get a better look at it.
Sure.
All right,
no, I don't want to see beautiful artwork, Mark.
all right, just give me one
How dare
second.
you?
No problem. While he does that, I'm just gonna go over here.
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
So
That's
let
quick.
me. So, these are ones that have already been bought, but here we go. Here's page 1.
Oh,
Love that sound.
right. Gosh, I love that. It looks so cool.
Good crispy art.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Because the art is on fire.
Yeah, if I don't have the brightness turned up, my room becomes very dark. So that's
Hey,
unfortunate.
I feel you. I have to up the saturation, and then I look
Oh my
ridiculously
God.
bright.
So here's
Oh.
Holy cow! Oh,
Yeah.
that is amazing. Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh. This poor Al.
The owl is so pretty. Before he was eviscerated. Oh wow. These are
Nice.
amazing pages.
Yeah, Matt was nice enough to donate all the pages to the campaign. So
Oh.
this is the one where he comes to
Where
Earth.
he rips out of him.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's just brutal.
Well, there you go. You have your answer to your question.
Is there an original art of him coming out of Travis? There is.
Chunky.
Poor Travis. It's just...
So like every page we're offering is like, I don't know, just a great piece, something awesome's happening in each scene. So yeah, you can't go wrong. Whatever if you're an art collector and you decide to get something. So yeah, that's everything that's currently available. We sold out of our cover and page 19.
So you have page 1 still, page 11, 15, 24, and then you got some of the double page spreads here.
Yep.
2 and 3, which is awesome. 8 and 9, which is sad but beautiful, but sad. I like the owl. I'm so sad that he's kablooey.
He does return in flashbacks, so.
So I was gonna say, does he get better too? But
unfortunately, he doesn't get better.
You can glue him.
I was gonna say he'd make a cute stuffy, but he doesn't get better. So unless you make him a stuffed animal that comes apart with entrance,
Yeah, detachable head. Yeah.
Oh my
No.
gosh!
Make him a plushie, but with like really huge stitches in really random spots.
It's like massive. You sewed him back together with like big thick yarn. You're like,
Yeah, it's
he's
like
okay.
taxidermy.
He's okay. I promise.
So Corventus, the stuff is all on the campaign, man.
Yeah, it's all right here. Right here. Look at that. With the exception of obviously the 2 sold out pieces. But yeah, these are phenomenal pages. Look right there. Page 15 is the one that you want if you want him ripping out of poor Travis. Because, poor Travis. And there's Mike. This book is going to be amazing. Agreed. Velcro. Yes, that's what I was going to say. You make it so he's cute, and then you cut him in half, and then you sew those up so they still match up, but you can unvelcro him, and then it's like he was cleaved in two. Yeah, show all of his insides.
Detachable head. You could have a little catch with your son or whoever.
So Mark didn't get to see the series of chats. So there was this. Then there was this. Then there was this. And then there was this. I don't know if that was related, but I'm making it related. So there we go.
Wow. So you have a lot of just awesome stuff, and obviously we were talking about your stretch goals. By the way, we now have this.
Do we?
So yeah, things happened. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Is the if you make it a stretch goal for the pinup of Pizza Chick, is the tier that Shae Bat's gonna get it?
Yeah, if it's a stretch goal, everyone will get the gun down print. Yeah.
I like how Mark's like, that's how stretch goals work. It's only a little judgy. It's fine.
Oh my God, Peyton.
Peyton, thank you so much for the $2. He says, please enjoy my avatar. I am so sad.
Well, I just have...
No.
Is the moral compass pointing towards Art T-Bear's ass? That's my question.
I'm just saying, like, I would feel bad for Art if it weren't for the fact that his wife took this picture and Art posted it on Twitter. So this was Art's fault that this is still happening.
No, he's I'm sure he's totally okay with it if he's the one who posted it on Facebook.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's the one that posted it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because his wife was like, when he was gardening, I guess she like ran in, grabbed her phone, and was like, nope. Took a picture, was like, I got it, I'm good. Look at Mike. Mark finds all the great artists, but he's stuck with my ass.
Mike's fantastic.
Right? Exactly.
He really is.
Mike
and Christopher. Go ahead, Shae.
Mike did a piece for us that is a Shae-tality where I've ripped Cy's heart out of their chest. And Cy's in the background just tapping their foot furiously. And I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I love it. And now they're working on a Cytality where apparently I'm going to somehow be eviscerated.
Maybe I'll rip off your wings.
If that's what you go with, can I please at least be flipping you off as you do it? Because I feel like that's appropriate.
It's going to hurt you more than the heart hurt me because I'm a cyborg. I don't need that shit. I got batteries.
Christopher, he says, $4. Is there an exclusive RV live stream fire sale discount or a wheel spin prize for a new backer? Not currently, but you know what? We'll talk with Mark maybe for the next Viking Wolf. We'll see if maybe we can work something out.
I'm
Yeah,
just
But I make no
saying,
promises.
a PayPal donation of, say, $600, I'm sure we could work something out with Mark.
If they send us a PayPal donation,
Yes.
And then we'll just like, hey, if I back this, you just give it to them, and then I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the extra too.
Exactly. Handling.
Fine. It'll be fine. Geez, Silver, mine doesn't even kill Psy. Psy's a cyborg. I rip out a battery heart. Vaporize me by a laser hand? That's just rude. Okay.
We're not
So-
getting into that.
We don't talk about that on air.
Then our PayPal link.
Thank you, Frog G. We
And
appreciate it.
Corventus, I really don't think it would. I think it was more than
not
600.
Even close. No, nope. Not even close. It was more than that.
I think your tires were about as expensive as them ripping apart my mom's dash and redoing her air conditioning.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It was not a fun thing. So the point I was trying to get to, Mark, back to the whole reason that we're streaming. He's such a good sport. He just sits there and is like, eventually they'll get back to the damn campaign. You are almost at your 15,000 stretch goal. So do you already know kind of what you're going to be doing at the next, like what your next stretch goal milestones are going to be and what you're going to put?
Yeah, I have other things in the works, but I think I might just bump the gun goth up to the next stretch goal at 20,000.
Yes.
Hey, Shae,
And
refresh.
We will all love you for it. Hold up. I got a boop. And then we got a boop. 13,707! Yay!
Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, you know. I had to get the collector's case.
Yes.
Because before I was like, ooh, I don't know. And I was trying to get the little Lego moral compass. And so I was just like, I just need to back right now. I don't have time to think. And I did not refund that backing, by the way, because I'm like, no. I still want my little black guy, and I don't want that to disappear. So we're gonna keep that backing. It's the shit I did today that I refunded and rebacked. So, oh my gosh, Mark, you have some of the coolest fucking campaigns out there, and like this U.S. Assassin are probably my two favorite that I've seen so far. Graveyard Shift has some cool stuff, but I feel like you get overshadowed there a little bit, and I'm happy because this I feel like people are like, yeah, that's Mark's, and it's like, I mean, so are the other ones, but you know, okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So we have Eric McIntyre wants to know who did the art in this.
Matt Dalton and Renzo Rodriguez both do the art in Viking Wolf.
So how does that work with two artists? That's
So,
a little interesting.
So how the project came together, Matt is a local artist whose work I saw and was blown away by. And I was like, I need to convince this guy to do something with me. And he normally just inks professionally. So I had to do some arm twisting to get him to work with me. And he said if we brought another artist in to help with some of the heavy lifting, some of the more story telling aspects of it, he would be good with it. And at the same time, I was talking with Renzo, who I had wanted to work with for a while. So I just thought it was a perfect marriage with the two artists. And I just went through the script and I picked out what pages I thought would be best for each artist. So Matt does a lot of the big cinematic pages, and Renzo does the storytelling. But I try to give Renzo some really cool stuff to draw as well.
So the thing that I think is probably the most interesting is if I scroll through here, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I think it blends really, really well.
I couldn't tell you where an artist change happened. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
they just it just looks the same. So I'm really shocked that you have two different artists who are working on this, because artists have so many different little tells and stuff, and it's interesting that you have two artists that can mesh so well together and kind of mimic each other's art styles a little bit to where it's not readily obvious 1%
Yeah,
of
I
this
think,
one, 1% of that.
like we were sharing pages as they were coming in, and I think they both got like, I don't know, pumped up and psyched from seeing each other's work, and I could see where they started influencing each other.
Well, it's really well done, and I've heard of having, like, obviously I've heard of people that have gone so far as to have a penciler versus a different inker and a different colorist, and even down to shaders or whatever, where they've broken it up like that. But I've never seen where somebody's broken up pages among artists and had it still look this flawless. So that, I think, is amazing, and it's really going to be fun to get the black and white version and kind of look between the two and see if I could start to pick up on the slight differences. Because the black and white, it's a lot more in your face,
right,
where you can pick it up. But it's so, I don't know. I think it's a really cool thing. And then we had there was another question that was a little earlier up from. I was trying to ignore it. But you just brought it up anyway. That was what I was going for. Shadowhawk says, I back the case. Is there any new stuff in it?
So the stuff that's not listed, I already said, for now, the Coney Waves First Wave collected edition, and then the retailer incentive cover for Coney Waves Demon Slayer that I drew. I'm going to add more stuff as the campaign goes on. I just not sure what yet.
Shae, you know you have to ask because Past Master Dan is here.
I do. And I'm sorry, Mark, because I know I've asked this of you before. Any chance that you are considering patches?
Patches? I think the Viking Wolf logo would make a cool patch, because the guy who did the logo for me is Peter DeLuca, and I said, Can you make me an 80s heavy metal logo for this? So when I was a teenager, I had my denim jacket with all the, my hairband.
Yes, we have bomber jackets that we're doing that with all of those.
Awesome.
And we're putting all of these patches on them, and I honestly think that something like that would be amazing. Yes, Dan and Corvinus, you guys act like you're new here, which is just hilarious.
All right.
You know I'm asking.
I know you're my patch person, so I'll be in touch.
Yes, and I got a guy, so I can help you there. I'm just
awesome.
Let's let you know. The avatar looks good, Sai. Everyone's
thanks, Avatar Ideas. I worked on it last night.
FYI, ignore everything that Eric says.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's always wrong, specifically about patches. And it's so funny. He's like, it's just you and Sai. And then Luke joins in. He goes, it's just you, Sai, and Luke. And then, like, 3 other people join. He goes, it's just this group of people. I was like, it keeps growing every time you say this, though, Eric. I think it's just people. You just don't like patches.
I think you just don't know how to sew, bitch.
Right? I think that it just costs too much for you to be like, I'm going to have someone else do this. And it gets expensive, so you've decided you hate patches. Which is sad. Yes.
I mean, $5 at your dry cleaners. They'll attach it for you.
Eric McIntyre says it's like herpes. Patches are amazing. Stop it. You're so mean. All right. So you have 15 days left. And then you did say that you were going to go for the other.
We'll extend it 30 more days. Yeah.
That's what I.
He even misspelled herpes.
the extra P in herpes. Yes, thank you, Shadowhawk. Past Mr. Dan says we had a cat named Patches. Then he says,
I think everyone had a cat named Patches at one point.
I love our members.
Wow, so brutal. You guys are fucking vicious. I love it. So I'm really stoked to see how much higher this goes. I don't think you're gonna have a problem breaking 20 at all. I want to see you hit like 50. Like that'd be amazing. I would be awesome. So fucking happy if you hit 50 because you got the product. Wow. Holy. Our chat. You guys are so fucking mean. I love you so much. Oh, Eric is on my shit list.
Hold on, let me time him out real quick.
No. Listen here, Eric. If you want me to iron your clothes because it's a woman's job, I hope you enjoy wearing every single piece of clothing with an iron burn in it, because I would do that for everything you gave me. Respectfully. Anyway, so is there any other little tidbits or anything that you wanted to mention before we wrap up, Mark?
No, I think we covered everything. Like I said, the book is 100% done. So once the campaign ends, I think it'll end July 27th. We'll go to the printer, and I should hopefully start fulfilling this by end of August.
That's awesome, especially because you have it as an October fulfillment. So
yeah, I always like to put a little safe space in there.
It's smart to do that.
Yeah.
You really should, because then you don't end up putting out a piece of crap that is 2 years late and riddled with misspellings like other people have.
Right.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. All right. Y'all are terrible. Look at Past Us Your Death says Mark the Moral Compass Poulton, ladies and gentlemen. Just sat here like, well, thank you for the campaign.
I agreed to come on here. It was my mistake.
I feel like every time we get Mark on here, he's always like, I don't know why I keep coming back.
No, I have a good time.
Good. I'm glad. Thank goodness. Because otherwise, shit.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not. I'm done looking at the chat. I'm done.
Yep.
I'm done looking at the chat. Well, if you haven't already backed this, I don't really know what to say to you, to be perfectly honest. Because I've backed it. We'll just go with twice, because technically 4 times, but I have refunded 2 of them because that case was calling me. Look at $600. Oh my gosh. But yeah,
I'm just saying, $600 we can get you that $400 piece. No problem.
This is gonna be epic, and there's a lot of people that are doing Wolf-esque books out. I don't think anyone's doing a Viking Wolf. I think that this is the first Nordic wolf that we've seen, which makes me excited because Valkyrie's over here. So
right. Yeah. No. The idea for the character came. I always start with a name, and I knew I wanted to do Viking something, and I was just going through ideas as ridiculous as they could be, like Viking
squirrel,
Viking shark. I had that. And then it came to Viking Wolf, and I was like, well, that doesn't seem ridiculous. That seems like it should be a comic book.
That sounds like a plausible comic book. I think we could do that one. I love it.
Viking shark.
Viking squid. Viking seahorse. I need to get out of the ocean. Viking chipmunk.
Viking zebra.
I want to see Viking chipmunk now.
Well, I recently saw a book on Indiegogo that's Cowboy Octopus, and I was blown away by it.
Yes, and he had 6 guns in each tentacle.
And he had the cutest little bandito mask thing. Oh,
I was
my
like,
gosh,
maybe Viking shark isn't too ridiculous after all.
That was the thing. I saw that Cowboy Octopus, whatever, and I went, I have to back this. Like, how do you not back this?
Absolutely. Viking Moose, there's another one.
Fucking horse.
Oh yes, and he has to go from watering hole to watering hole so he doesn't dry out too much.
Yeah.
Oh, Frog G.
There we go.
Frog G's got every single link known to man. I swear. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, Mark. It's always such a pleasure. You have some of the coolest things out there. You have amazing artists and awesome stories. So, you should come hang out sometime on our Friday night show and just chill with us all. There is drinking. It does get raunchy, so it might not be the best place for the moral compass, but feel free.
Yeah, definitely.
We do not gatekeep.
You sent me the link last night. I was watching a movie with my wife. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would have joined you guys.
No problem at all. I'll just keep shooting you the link from time to time, or if you pop into the chat, it's always pinned when we open it up to everyone. Feel free to you could join and just judge us all. Like we would deserve it, and it's it's okay. It's okay. We know we're horrible.
Yeah, don't let the name the moral compass scare you.
You're like, it's just because it was funny.
It's a name I didn't choose. It was a name I was given, so I've just run with it.
That's how the nicknames work. Yeah.
Yeah.
As somebody who has, I think, 68 the last time I checked nicknames. Yeah.
Is one of them this period, bitch period?
69.
Yay, lucky number.
That's an appropriate number for that particular nickname.
Well, with Mark's hair, he needed an epic nickname, so I approve.
I just am happy that you have your own little Lego figured out. He's so cute.
Thank you.
Yes.
Octopus it's you look, Shadowhawk.
Click the link.
Click the link. I'm telling you,
after you buy Mark's book again, click the link.
It's so much better than you'd expect. I don't know how they
It's actually an amazing looking book. I was blown when I first heard it. I was like, "What? I have to see this book." And then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
This is something I would legitimately buy because I gotta see what kind of story this has.
Absolutely.
Well, and he looks like he's so serious. Like he's got the little angry brows and stuff. And I was like, I didn't know an octopus could look mad. Like, the Shadowhawk looked. See, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. But also, don't forget to back the best wolf book out there, because it's a Viking.
Now Vinny's gonna be on your ass.
That's okay. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this come out, and the fact that the book's already done is amazing. And I'm really hoping that this just continues to skyrocket and do amazing things, because you're awesome and you deserve a shit ton of success. And I want more goodies. Like I'm selfish. I want all.
You want
the
those
goodies.
patches, yeah.
I fucking want those damn patches. Oh, and because you've got that sheen, you can use metallic thread.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's not that much more.
Yeah, awesome. I'll definitely be in touch. We'll make that a stretch goal coming up.
Yay!
Awesome.
So exciting. All right, well, thank you everyone for hanging out in the chat. You guys are epic as always, even when you totally derail conversations.
Yes.
Alex, thank you for all the work that you do. Mark, always a pleasure. We love having you.
Thank you. Anytime.
Everyone go back Viking Wolf, because it's going to be amazing. And we will
Do it now. Get us patches.
Yes, please do it right now. He needs like another $10,000, $12,000. It'll be fine.
Buy all the
Keep
art.
going. Just keep
Bye.
going. See you, everybody.